Hello everyone, it's Google IO Extended Minna 2023. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very sorry for not being there in person. I actually planned to do so, but then as God will have it, I could not make it there. But the fear of missing out is what is pushing me to do this, and I believe, wow, with what I have in mind to share, if you're able to follow along to the end of this session, you will not regret being part of this session, basically. For the fact that this is a virtual session, and I know very well how boring it could be just looking at the screen for over 10 to 15 minutes. For that reason, I'll try my best to make this session very short, concise, and power pack. And I'm very believe I have the full belief that at the end of this session, you will gain one or two things. Yeah, basically, what I want to be taking us through is harnessing over $200 million opportunity using our student credentials. As a student, we have access to many things to prove that we are students. One of these things is our student email, our student ID card, our transcript. These are the tools we can use to prove that we are students. But being a student is not enough. We have opportunity that we are supposed to have access to as a student. These are the opportunity I will be sharing with us here today, and I believe any one of us that is patient to follow along to the end of this presentation, believe we are going to learn a lot together. Um, when most of us hear $200 million, what we think of is, oh, Rashid, where should I drop my account number, or where should I drop my wallet address, or wherever, or where should I drop all those things that we use to receive money in our account or receive cash in one way or the other. But according to this presentation, we are not sharing cash, but we are sharing value that's more worth than the cash that we may even think of in any way. And leveraging on these resources or this opportunity we are about to share, I believe we can raise and we can make, we can even gather more than $200 million in, yeah, in few months, in few years, that leveraging on these tools or this opportunity we are about to share. So we are not sharing money. That's the disclaimer from the beginning. Yeah, this is me. I am Rashid Mudasiro. These are the things that I love doing. I'm a community and developer advocate. That's what I love doing. If you not see me in class, I'll be probably somewhere in the conference giving presentation and talking to people about a particular technology, about a particular idea, and all of that. So, and I'm an ambassador for several organizations. I'm a Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador, a co-cloud ambassador, basically, and many more organizations. I I am part of Google Cloud Innovator Plus program, where we train people, train businesses, or um, explain to businesses on how best they can leverage on Google Cloud Platform to increase their productivity, to increase their revenue, and yeah, and support them better in their businesses. And as I'm a GitHub campus expert, and what we do is supporting students to access opportunity online, most especially opportunity from GitHub education team. I organize CNCF Minna. That's one unpopular community here in Minna, and I, I'm planning to put more efforts to bring this community to life, basically. And yeah, aside that, my technical part is I do DevOps, and I have passion for ML ops. So if you write JavaScript, I know the last line will not be very strange to you. We all know spread operator. Yeah. So I do many more things than that, but then we are not here to talk about me, basically. So you can check out this link, and you can find a lot of link under this particular link to check me out on LinkedIn, check me out on Twitter, on YouTube. When you're able to get that YouTube, try to subscribe to that channel. Kofi Annan said, knowledge is power. We all know that knowledge is power. This is the code that we've been hearing from our primary school days. And information is liberating. So knowledge is not enough, and having power is not enough. getting these informations together, it's something that can liberate us from wherever we find ourselves to a new set of activities that we set out to do. So let's put this at the back of our mind. As Kofi said, he said, knowledge is power and information is liberating. To liberate ourselves, we have to hold on to different information, and some of those informations are the one I will be sharing with us today. Number one, opportunity I'm here to share with us as a student is the Google Summer of Code. Google Summer of Code is like an internship like opportunity for everyone. It's not for people that code alone, it's for a designer. If you're a designer, the opportunity for you to join this program. And if you're able to join this program, I think at the end of the day, you will not get nothing less than 6K, and you will not get more less nothing less than that at the end of the program. You get paid before the program starts. Along the way, you get paid, and at the end of the program, you still get paid. So to get this, just do a kind of Google search, and you'll be able to find out how that is happening. Because of the nature of this presentation, I will not be taking us through the nitty gritty of everything. If there's anyone you are interested in, you can just do a Google search. If you're able to figure it out, nice. If you still have any more questions, you can reach out to me via any medium, or be it Twitter, LinkedIn, or even on WhatsApp groups, or wherever way it's very convenient for you. So Google Summer of Code is a program whereby different organizations submit their project, and they make it open source, and everybody that is interested in being part of this program, check it out and start contributing to it. And when the time comes, they will have students to submit proposal on how to improve this product. And every proposal that gets accepted gets into the program and gets opportunity that comes out of it. They get mentorship from those big tech companies. They get mentorship from them. They get stipend from the program, and participants get to learn a lot of things. So second thing is the Google season of docs. This is specifically for people that write documentation, technical writer guys. If you are writing, so this opportunity is for you. And the money needs, or the stipend part, is as huge as that of Google Summer of Code too. So it's as simple as doing a kind of search, and you will be able to get what it means and how to get started. You get to see mentorship, you get mentorship out of it, you get to get stipend out of it. So I'm advising you to check Google Season of Docs out and be part of the program. So another program is the Linux Foundation Mentorship Program. Linux Foundation, um, it's basically what it is. So Linux, every one of us know Linux, and there are people behind this particular Linux that we know about. And this group called themselves Linux Foundation, and there are other tools, other organization, other foundation under them. It's under them that we find the Cloud Native Computing Foundation, other Linux Foundation. So all these team coming together to give us a mentorship program as a student. You get to contribute to project on GitHub, and any project that you are qualified to be part of. They ask you to submit your resume, um, tell us why you should be considered for this particular project, and if you're able to prove yourself right, you get accepted for the program. And the mentorship, the stipend part, and many more benefits that comes with it, be yours. So I recommend you checking it out. So another one is the outreach program. The outreach program is basically for underrepresented people, uh, be it female, be it region wise or gender wise, anybody that is or underrepresented. These are the focus of this. And basically, they give more priority to students. If you're a student, you get more benefit out of this particular program. So, as a student, I would advise checking outreach program out. It's an internship, 3 month to 6 month program, and you get to benefit a lot out of it. So we have Open Summer of Code. Open Summer of Code is more or less is something similar to Google Summer of Code, and the difference here is you must be you must have ability to work in Belgium. You don't have to be in Belgium by the time you are applying, or you be in Belgium by during the program. But then you must have this permits or access to work in Belgium, read through their rules, their privacy, and every other tools that they made available to you. If you are qualified enough to work there, you don't have to go there to work. But then this is the only caveat that comes with Open Summer of Code as compared to Google Summer of Code. So check Open Summer of Code out, and you will be able to be part of the program and get the benefits, the monetary part, the mentorship part, and all of that part that comes with it. And lastly, I would like to talk to us about GitHub Student Developers Pack. According to the team, when they first launched it in 2020, they claimed that it's over 200,000 US dollar that they packed together to be the Student Developer Pack. And since then, they've been adding uh, other different pack or developer tools and material that we use as a developers, be it to leverage our on new technology, to learn new things, to upgrade our knowledge, to do a lot of things. So there are learning guides that are curated for us to learn various technology. There are tools that we don't necessarily need to pay for them. You have access to domain name, you have access to hosting, you have a lot of things. So I advise you to check it out, GitHub Student Developers Pack. And this GitHub Student Developer Pack is like an entry for you to get all the opportunity from GitHub Education team. Other opportunity like the GitHub Octanship, where you get to be paid for 500, nothing less than $500 per month if you are working on an open source project that is listed on Octanship page. So without the GitHub Student Developers Pack, you will not have access to this particular one. And for you to be able to do this, you have to have student credentials to apply. And after applying using your student credentials, then definitely you get access to other things. And outside that, if you are a community developer like me, and you wish to be a GitHub campus expert, for you to be able to do this, you need to have access to GitHub Student Developers Pack. So for this reason and many more other reasons, I invite you all to check out the GitHub Student Developers Pack. Have access to learning resources, have access to development resources, and whatever things that you think of as a student that you need. I think they have many more things for you, and this thing is just to skyrocket your development journey and help you to upgrade your skills and make you a better person after your graduation, and make you a better employee for every organization or any organization you find yourself in. So these are the opportunity I intend to share with us. There are more than this, but because of the nature of this particular session being virtual, and I'm not very sure. Some of us might have been tired for just few minutes that I started. Yeah, that's how virtual session usually be. But then we'll have to stop here. If there's any specific question that I need to answer, yeah, I'll be glad. Tweet at me, send me a DM on any platform, and it may take sometimes before I reply, but definitely I will reply on messages. And I would love to see or hear what you guys have to say about this session online. So tweet at me, tag me when you tweet, and I would definitely love to see more of that. So I will be creating links for all these things that I mentioned. So check out this link. As of this, as at the time I'm speaking now, it's not live, but then by the time you will be watching this, it will be live. So you can check it out, and yeah, you have access to some of those links that I mentioned. And I can't wait to see you all applying for all these tools and being part of this program. So thank you so much for listening. I'm Rashid, and if you want to tweet at me, this is the username. I am IBN underscore MUDATHI on Twitter. So I would love to see you all, and I can't wait to see you harnessing all this opportunity. Bye for now.